I welcome you to this session of ISO 19011-2018, and today we are going to talk about clause number 5.5, implementing audit program. So till now we had talked about how we are going to manage the audit, what all needs to be done, and we had determined all that and also documented it. Now out of that documented information, we have to now use it, and that is the implementing the audit program. So let us discuss the clause number 5.5, implementing the audit program, and under this there is subclause 5.1 general. We are going to discuss this particular clause today. So once the audit program has been established and related resources have been determined, and we have also documented these resources, it is necessary to implement the operational planning and the coordination of the activities within the program. So we have to now go according to what we had planned for carrying out the audit. And accordingly the auditors and the auditee and the experts required all have been informed, and they are all available at the place of the audit. And the audit has to be done according to the program. Wherever possible, we are doing it at site where the activity is being done, or doing it at a central place in the office, or doing it online where the people come and join us online, and the audit proofs are displayed on the computer online. Okay, so accordingly, the individuals managing the audit program, they should A. communicate the relevant parts of the audit program, including the risk and opportunities involved, to the relevant interested parties, and inform them periodically of its progress using established external and internal communication channels. So we should be informing the progress to all the concerned people through the established communication channels. And B is define the objectives, scope, criteria for each individual audit. That means every audit we should be clear what is our objective, what is the scope of the audit, that means how far we are going to conduct the audit, whether at several sites and the office, or only at some selected sites, or whatever is the scope, and the criteria for each individual audit. And criteria means whatever is applicable to the audit, that is the criteria. So the standard is the criteria, the operating procedure is the criteria, the method that we follow is the criteria, and any other thing that is followed during the activity, that becomes the audit criteria. So select the audit method, and then the next thing is, once the audit criteria is known to us, we are going to select the audit method. So select the audit method, and once the audit method is selected, that means we are doing the audit directly at site, or online, or in a central place in the office, or whatever it is. And D is coordinate and schedule audits and other activities relevant to the audit program. So we are supposed to be coordinating and scheduling the audits and other activities relevant to the audit program. So all activities have got to be coordinated by the people who are coordinating the audits. Okay, and then next is ensure the audit teams have the necessary competence. So the audit team means the people who are part of the audit team would be the auditors and the experts and the people who are guiding them. So this becomes the total audit team, and we have to ensure that the audit team have the necessary competence, that the auditors are competent, the people who are going to be audited, they are fully aware about the activities which they are going to present to the auditors, and anybody else who is involved with the audit should be fully aware about what is the role or what is the part of that individual in the audit. So, provide necessary individuals and overall resources to the audit team. So, the necessary resources have got to be provided. Then, next is ensure the conduct of the audits in accordance with the audit program. We have made out an audit program for carrying out the audit, and accordingly the audit must proceed. So we have to ensure that the audit is carried out according to the predetermined manner, and whatever is the whosoever is to be audited, the concerned auditors are available, the concerned auditee is available, the experts are available, and the audit is done accordingly, according to the method chosen for carrying out the audit. Then we have to ensure that the relevant documented information regarding the audit activities is properly managed and maintained. So we have to ensure that it is managed and maintained, and the records are to be properly made and maintained. Okay, then we go next. Define and implement the operational controls necessary for the audit program monitoring. So the controls for monitoring could be the controls exercised by the auditors or controls exercised by the people who are controlling the audit. So whatever controls they are exercising, they have to clearly mention it to the auditors and the auditee so that the entire thing is well understood by everybody and followed accordingly. So next is ensure relevant information regarding the audit activities is properly managed and maintained. And next is define and implement the operational controls necessary for the audit program monitoring. So definitely we have to ensure that we are implementing the audit according to the operational controls defined for the audit and necessary for the audit program monitoring, and accordingly audit program is monitored. Next is review the audit program in order to identify opportunities for its improvement. So we have to, while carrying out the audit, we can continue with the revision or rather review of the audit program to make it more effective and to identify opportunities for the improvement of the audit program. So this is to be done by the people who are controlling the audit. That means the coordinators, the management representatives, and the lead auditors, and people who are controlling the audit as such. So that's all in this particular class on implementing the audit program. These are the general aspects, and next we are going to discuss clause number 5.5.2, defining the audit objectives, scope, criteria for an individual audit. So we shall be talking about the particular audit or the individual audit next time when we meet. And please, if you are liking my videos, give me a thumbs up, give me a like, and also share my videos with your friends and colleagues so that they can also take advantage of whatever discussion is taking place between us. And also please do not forget to subscribe to my channel and press the bell icon so that as and when I load my video on the related audit, the information regarding loading will reach you without any delay, and you will be able to see my videos without any delay. Thank you very much, and we are meeting on next Sunday again to discuss clause number 5.5.2, which is defining the objectives, scope, and criteria of an individual audit. So thank you very much for participating in this program. Bye bye. See you next Sunday. Bye.